Hey everybody, what is going on? Pete Simonetti here of NYY News. You know, today I felt good. I felt good this morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to get a start on making some videos. Now, I look wonderful, don't I? Throw me a thumbs up if I look wonderful today. You guys know on my channel what I've been through. Thank the Lord. It was the toughest month I've ever had. By the Lord's blessing, I'm feeling good. I'm very, very excited that I'm here to even chat with you guys and talk with you guys. But enough about me. We're here to talk about the New York Yankees. Again, Simonetti source, now again under the umbrella of NYY News, dating back years and years ago. We are back in business, and this year is going to be deadly for any competition out there. Speaking of competition, the Yankees have some non-roster invitees that I want to take a little bit of time to talk about today. Maybe get your guys' opinion on some of these guys and, you know, talk about, I guess, what I am talking about some of them. And again, here's what you guys have to think about these guys also. So one of the first names I want to start off with is Kyle Bearaclaw. So just to rewind real quickly, I'm kind of just talking about the guys that are non-roster invitees that have a shot potentially to make this club. So Kyle Bearaclaw is the first name that comes to mind. You guys know about Kyle Bearaclaw at all. You know he has control issues, big K numbers. First couple of years, he did really well with Miami. Then he got traded eventually. I think he actually did pretty good. I think it was with San Francisco in 2019. Didn't pitch last year, but had a decent, 10 innings. I think he had like 9 walks and a few more strikeouts and innings, I believe. But that has always been his issue. His issue is, of course, control and command. So Bearaclaw fits that mold, though, of the hard thrower. He's young. He's only 30 years old. And if he gets that command a tad bit down, he doesn't have to be the most commandful guy, but he's able to manage that a little better, he would have a shot to make any club. But I would like to see him get some time in AAA, unless he really knocks the doors down on a lot of people. Now, one of the names that are underrated, matter of fact, I'll go to a familiar face first, then I'll talk about the name that I feel is a little bit underrated among Yankee fans when it comes to the potential of making his ball club. But the first other name I want to talk about is a Yankee regular, Adam Warren. We've seen some pictures of Adam Warren out there in spring training today. He's healthy. He's thrown off the mound. He's ready to go. The thing about Adam Warren is the Yankees know him. Brian Cashman knows the man. A lot of the players know the man. This would be his third trip with the New York Yankees if he makes the club. And the thing about him is that they know we can handle New York, right? The pressure's not going to get to him. And let's also not forget, Adam Warren was a very solid piece to the Yankees' bullpens of years past. So he was a very, very strong piece. Always seemed to pitch better in New York. Was much better in New York than he was in Seattle. And, we'll see where that goes. But remember, the idea of having a familiar arm in the pen really does play a bit. And knowing that he can handle New York, maybe a long relief type guy as he was many times. He fit every role almost for the Yankees, including starting a couple of times. So Adam Warren is a name to look out for. But the pitching name that I have recently looked at and said, oh, yeah, that's familiar, and looked into the numbers and whatnot and broke them down a little bit. I believe he actually used to be a Yankee too. Then he went to Cleveland. Is Nick Goody. I think it's Goody, right? Not Goody. And Nick might have the goodies with the Yankees, but he definitely had the goodies with the Cleveland Indians for a couple of years. So Nick Goody, whatever the hell it is, 29 years old. Again, strong years in Cleveland, under 3 ERAs, very good K numbers. But last year, of course, the very short year, 2 years prior to that, I believe 2018, I want to say, another injury year, only pitched about 11 innings, I believe. But the 2 years in between, the 2 years sandwiching that year, he did very well. Really good numbers. He was a big part of Cleveland, if you guys remember. So having him in a possible scenario where he's healthy and he's pitching good may have a very real shot of making this club over the outside type guys. Maybe your Domingo Germán, who we don't know much about what's going to happen with him right now. Or your John Loizagas, your Nick Nelsons. Guys of that type that might be able to fit into that last little role in the bullpen if the Yankees, tend to go that route. But that's the pitching side of the non-roster guys that kind of caught my attention. There's two other guys that you guys have definitely talked a lot about that'll likely fit more of a bench role. That is Derek Dietrich, 31 years old, and Jay Bruce, 33 years old. Biggest difference of these two guys is versatility. Versatility is a big part. The Yankees tend to like versatility. Now, Derek Dietrich can play first base, outfield, second base, third base. Again, left-handed hitter, off the bench with some pop. And we know who Jay Bruce is, right? Jay Bruce fits that real Brian Cashman veteran lefty off the bench that just somehow has a great year. We've seen it happen time and time again with the Yankees and Brian Cashman. He gets one of these bats, these older bats that a lot of maybe people are maybe starting to overlook a little more. Say, yeah, it's kind of that time. Or maybe more of just a platoon role at this point. But Brian Cashman has been able to find guys like that have a very, very strong presence when they come and play for the Yankees, as long as they're utilized well. Out of both of the guys, I'll be honest, I like both of them. Bruce seems like he is the better hitter as of now, if you ask me, if you want my personal opinion of it. Coming off a year in 2019 when he hit 20-plus homers. Last year, I think he hit about 250 or so, if I remember right. Played left field, right field, some first base, so he could do all that. Still somewhat versatile. Not the greatest outfielder in the world or first baseman, but he could definitely play those to an average, a little below average level. Wouldn't kill you, I would say, to have him out there every couple of days a week if that was ever needed. But the pop off the bench is good. Again, a guy like Derek Dietrich does play multiple positions, batted under 200 the last couple of years. So, but again, still a guy with pop, still a guy that could play all over the field, which is important. It just turns out the way you want to see it. Do you go with the veteran big masher, and that would be Jay Bruce, or do you possibly see in spring what these guys have to offer and make your decision there? So guys, let me know in the comments below. Out of the guys I mentioned, maybe there's some other guys out there that you guys can mention to me, and we could talk about in the comments. Comment sections are about to become very, very interactive. So guys, do me a big favor, okay? Here's what I'm asking you guys to do. Share this page, the Simonetti Source page. Remember, NYY News, everything. We are covering it all now. It's under one umbrella. Some great merchandise coming your guys' way very, very soon to support Felix and myself. And our team is going to grow. We are looking at some of you already right now to bring you into the fold, to start making videos, and to start having a more of a role in the NYY News family. We are really looking to build this thing up this year. Me and Felix really leading that charge, doing as much as we possibly can behind the scenes and up front and personal with you guys. Ryan Beck, it's still on. We are still doing the podcast. That is going to be coming at you guys again very, very soon. A No Offense podcast. It's going to be very, very fun this year. A lot to talk about, a lot to do. But guys, in the comments below, let me know if I missed somebody that's a non-roster invitee that you guys believe has a shot to make this ball club and produce and possibly be a part of this team going forward for the 2021 season. Or the guys I mentioned. What do you think about them? Who do you think has the best chance? And again, share this page. Subscribe to this page. If you are a fan, if you are like one of these Yankee fan group Facebooks, share this page. Share this YouTube. Share NYYnews.com. Let them know that this is going to be the home for New York Yankees news, and mainly New York Yankees fan interactions with us directly. We will never leave you guys out of the conversation. You are going to be a part of our growth, and we will thank you every single day for it. So, guys, one more thing again, because I can't stop thanking you guys for everything you've done for me. It's still somewhat of a battle daily, fighting off attacks and things like that, but I'm doing good. Just let it be known in your heart that your prayers have helped me, your thoughts have helped me, your words have helped me. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Support this channel. You guys are the best. Thumbs up. Put those notifications on. NYY News. Pete Simonetti out. Thank you.
Yankee fitted with the gold chain. In New York, that's how we do our thing. Ain't nothing round here funny. I got one vision. G cold money. They say life a bitch and then you die. Well, let me die inside a high rise.